Okay, so this is Kaylee, which I'm sure you'll figure out, but this is me showcasing my PSA that I did for Imagine, and I'll just start off by describing my project. Um, I knew that I wanted to do something with anxiety because it is such a big part in my life. It basically is my life. And so then once I figured that out, the hardest part was deciding if I wanted to do a music video over it or maybe like a documentary, but I decided on PSA, which I'm very happy about because um, I can make the message go across quickly and not have to stress about getting like a whole 3 minutes of filming or anything, even though there is so much more you can say about anxiety, but I think that's kind of part of its um, horribleness, if that's a word, is that you can't really explain it. But I did my best. And what I used was obviously I used my own camera, and I actually had gotten a new stabilizer, which I used on some of the shots that you will see at Coronado. And I used Final Cut Pro here at Vision Tech, which was my first experience doing that. So that was a learning experience for me. And oh, I didn't even think to show you this, but I can show you my shot list. I have these all color coded based on like what days I was gonna film, and like bolded if I still to film it or not. And since I'm done, they're all black and none of it is bolded and they're all the same. So what I started off first was doing my voiceover, which was probably one of the hardest parts, getting what I wanted to say. And then once I got that done, I had to record it, and I just went through and I picked out each sentence, as you can see here, and put what I would view anxiety as. And some of these may have changed since I edited, because that is a whole process by itself, but Gracie was my actress or model for this, and yeah, that's about what I did to prepare and what I used for the project. And I could show you my project plan, but it was kind of all over the place. It was just kind of as I got things done, then I would continue to edit, or I would reshoot stuff, and it was just a whole process. And what did I learn? I learned a ton about Final Cut Pro, which I still have so much to learn, but I definitely love it, and I'm definitely going to use it from now on because it's such a great tool to have. And I experimented with different shots and angles and everything this time, which was really fun, especially when you know you have the time. Since it's only 60 seconds, you can kind of experiment with different shots and not have to worry about trying to film for a whole 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. And a lot of mine was actually outdoors, and then I didn't worry about the indoor shots too much because I knew that I was going to pull down the saturation on a lot of them and kind of manually make the color. So I didn't stress about it too much, but of course I tried to get certain lighting like side lighting or backlighting, because it really affects your mood of whatever shot you're trying to get, which is a big part of my project. Yeah, there was a lot of planning. I wish I would have had more time to edit because I really spent a lot of time on my voiceover and just trying to perfect that, which I'm very glad because I'm pretty happy with what I came out with, even though, of course, I'll never be totally happy. But then I was kind of left with having great shots or semi-great shots and a good voiceover, but I didn't have enough time as I would have liked to make it as nice looking as I could have with cool shots and cuts and edits. But I thought it worked out pretty well, and I will put the link to my video in here because I don't want to play it all, even though it's only 1 minute. I'll make sure to link that in the description. And I think that's about it. I'm just proud that I was able to get through this project, and I was so lucky to have a great friend that would volunteer her time to get these shots. And so I hope it gives a little justice to what anxiety is truly like. And if you would like to see any of my shots list, or even my voiceover list, or my project plan, I can definitely show you, because those are also proud moments for me, because I spend a lot of time on those, planning everything out. And I also have a few like written notes that I use quite a lot. So that's about it. Thanks for listening to me talk, and I hope you enjoy my video.